Let's talk about the 2 simple steps that you must apply if you want six-pack abs. 2 steps. They're simple, but it doesn't make it easy. And you must apply both steps. You can't just apply step 1 and not step 2, or step 2 and not step 1. The first step is you must reduce your body fat percentage, period. Both men and women watching this, if your body fat percentage is too high, then not only are your abs not going to show, but you're just not going to have definition in every other aspect of your body. So I'm going to put my phone down so I can explain this better. So what that means is that you have your abdominal muscles. We all have abdominal muscles. We have to, because our abdominal muscles work to stabilize our spine. If we don't have abdominal muscles, then you'll just snap in half. That's a simple story. But if you want your abdominal muscles to show, then the fat that's covering those muscles must be reduced. Your total body fat percentage must be reduced if you want those abs to show. Now, how do you do that? Well, this is where people say, well, abs are made in the kitchen. And that's really just a BS statement anyway, because it doesn't really give us a solution. How are they made in the kitchen? What, is there special types of food that I need to be eating? Do I need to chop my carrots a certain way? Do I need to combine foods a certain way? Do I need to have some kind of special goji berry juice to get my abs in the kitchen? No, this is what abs are made in the kitchen means. It means that you must control your calorie intake so that you are putting your body in a negative energy balance to reduce body fat. So in other words, you need to eat less calories than what your body needs every day. Now, I'm going to throw it out there. I teach people how to do this in other courses and other classes. I have meal planning mastery. I talk about that in that course, 6 hours, I think it is. I talk about how and everything you need to do step by step by step to reduce your body fat percentage. It's actually a really good course. I teach people how to make meal plans in that course around the food that they enjoy the most. So you can still have your favorite food and you can still lose weight, what I like to call fat loss and not weight loss. But go and check it out if you're interested. Meal planning mastery. So you need to create meal plans around the food that you enjoy to reduce your body fat percentage. If you don't want to use a meal plan, you can use My Diary, a smartphone application, or you can use MyFitnessPal. And by using these applications, you can plug in calories and you can plug in macronutrient requirements. And again, I teach all of this in another course, Ultimate Body 2.0. You can just do your own research or you can learn from me. It's up to you. It's completely up to you, but I'm teaching you how it's done. And so you bring down your body fat percentage. It takes time. It takes a bit of patience. You're not going to get it overnight. And that's why not everybody has a six-pack, because it does take time. It does take patience. You need to slowly strip away that body fat percentage. And what happens is that when you're on a meal plan or using My Diary or MyFitnessPal to monitor the food that you're eating so that you're putting your body in a position to burn fat, you're in a negative energy balance, then what happens is your body will start chipping away at the fat stores throughout your entire body, not just your abs, your entire body. Remember, fat loss is a whole body process. Your body doesn't go, I'm going to lose fat from the abs because that's where you want it to come from. No. Your body will take fat from where it feels like taking fat from. You know, it'll start taking, and this just depends on genetics. You have no control over this. All you have control over is controlling your calories. You know, if for example, you're a guy watching this, you know, if you cap your calories at roughly 2,000, 2,200 calories, and you can calculate this with more accuracy yourself, but if you cap your calories at like 2,000 calories and you set up your macronutrient requirements so that you get like 40% of that 2,000 calories from protein and like 40% from carbs and 20% from fat, and you plug those numbers into My Diary or MyFitnessPal, and then you maintain, like you just be patient, what will happen is your body will lose fat from wherever it chooses to lose fat. It'll take fat from places and then it'll start taking fat from your abdominal region. And it'll usually start taking fat from the top part of your abs and it'll slowly make its way down. And I'll demonstrate this for guys watching this. So what will happen, I know this especially for me, is that When I'm losing fat on a cut, what they call a cut or a calorie deficit, you'll lose fat from the upper part of your abs first, and then the fat will slowly come off. And usually the last place to lose fat is this area right here, just below the lower part of your abs. That's the last place that you'll lose fat from, is around here. For guys, right? That's what happens. You'll lose fat from here, and this is the last area that it will come off from. And that's all genetics, you know? And so for girls, it might be 1,500 calories or so, you know, that you cap yourself at. I'm just giving you arbitrary numbers. You do your own calculations. I teach people how to do this. Go and check it out. Or you can do this online yourself. So for a woman, it could be 1,500 calories that you cap yourself at, and no more than, you know, plus minus 100 calories of 1,500 calories. Put that into MyNet Diary, MyFitnessPal. Keep your protein nice and high, 1 gram per pound of body weight per day. Same with guys, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight per day. Keep maintaining that each day, even on your rest days. Keep training in the gym. Do your heavy compound lifting. We'll talk more about that very shortly. And be patient. Your body fat percentage will slowly drop. That's what will happen. It will slowly decrease. And then you'll find that, you know, things start showing up. Like your abs will start to reveal themselves if they're well developed. If they're not well developed, you'll need to take down your body fat percentage even lower so you can start to see that definition. Does that make sense? If you have a very poorly developed six-pack because you've never trained it directly, or you've never done any heavy compound training like lunges and squats and that kind of thing, then you might find that you need to be even leaner in terms of your body fat percentage so that you can see your muscular development with your abs. I'm about to sneeze. In addition to that, when you are losing fat throughout your entire body, because remember, fat loss is a whole body process, you'll start to see definition in every other aspect of your body, not just your abs. Like you'll have definition in places where you have vascularity in places you never had before. Because you're losing fat everywhere, you'll have vascularity over your calves, for example. You'll start to see this stuff when you start to lose body fat. You won't just lose fat over your abs, it comes off everywhere. The second step is really important. It is regularly, now this is key, regularly performing heavy compound weight training, cardio, and direct abdominal training, or direct abdominal ab and core exercises. Abs and core exercises. What does all that mean? Really, that's just a long way of saying that you need to train in the gym, or you need to train somewhere so that you're working your core, so that you're working your abs, and you do that through doing targeted ab training, so doing targeted ab and core exercises, in addition to doing heavy compound weight training as well. And you can do some cardio as well, but it's technically not mandatory, but it does help if you incorporate some cardio as well. So as a beginner watching this, if you're wanting a six-pack, you must, and I say this very seriously, you must look at incorporating the 4 major compound movements in your training program. I talk more about this in Ultimate Body 2.0. I help absolute beginners structure a training program around these major lifts, such as the deadlift. If you don't know what that is, write it down. I will flash it up on your screen. I explain what the deadlift is in that program. Go and check it out. You need to look at barbell squats. Check it out. Flash it up on your screen. You need to look at overhead press. Military press for shoulders, straight up. You need to look at chest press or bench press. So these are the 4 major movements. Now there are other ones that you can do which are also effective, but these are a good place to start. If you're just starting out, you need to learn how to do these exercises. If you don't know how to do them, get someone to show you, get a friend to show you, get a personal trainer. You need to figure it out, watching YouTube videos. I'm telling you right now, these exercises will absolutely 100% help you. In fact, I found a research article And I'm going to throw it down below on your screen right now, which talks about how effective doing these heavy compound exercises are on building your abs and your core. Because everybody thinks, well, I need to do ab crunch to build my abs. No, you don't. You need to do squats. You need to do lunges. Because when you're doing a squat, go to YouTube and type in how to do a squat. You're actually training your entire body. Your whole body is being trained as a whole body system. All your muscles are interconnected. They're interconnected as a system. And when you're doing the squat, yeah, you're focusing predominantly on your legs and your glutes, but you're also training your core to stabilize the movement as you go down and as you come back up again. And when you're doing chest press, it's the same thing. Yeah, you are predominantly targeting your chest and your triceps, but you're also targeting other parts of your body as well. Your core is going to stabilize you so you don't lose your balance. You're working your core muscles and you don't even realize it. So that's why you need to 100% absolutely include these exercises into your training program. So we've got deadlifting, bench press, squats, and the shoulder press or the overhead press, right? So I'll throw those up on your screen so you can see what they look like. And in terms of cardio, I don't want you doing any more than 3 hours per week. You don't need to do any more than 3 hours of cardio every week, right? Forget about spending hours and hours in the gym doing cardio. You don't need to. If you follow step number 1 and you go and create a meal plan around the food you enjoy the most, if you honestly in your heart follow what I teach in Meal Planning Mastery, you have this. You'll have that six-pack that you want. Ladies, you have those lines that you want. You'll have that core that you really want, that you really will feel proud about when you go to the gym. I know I'm passionate about this because it's so true. If you follow step 1, get your calories down, get your body fat percentage down. Step number 2, incorporate these movements into your training plan. You'll absolutely have that core that you want. That's how I've achieved mine. I have it. I know what it takes. I'm telling you right now. The steps are easy, but it does require work. It does require work. So I don't want you doing any more than 3 hours of cardio every week. No more than that. You don't have to do cardio. It's going to help you. Absolutely it's going to help you, but no more than 3 hours a week of low intensity cardio a week. And then the next one is ab and core exercises, right? You need to incorporate direct training of your abs because yes, you need to bring your body fat percentage down. Yes, you need to do squats, lunges, overhead press and chest press and all that kind of stuff. But you do need to directly train your abs if you want your abs to really shine. I'm going to talk about those exercises in another video. So I hope this has been clear. 2 steps, they are simple, it is hard. If you have any questions, reach me directly and I'll be more than happy to help you out. The details are on your screen right now. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.